Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I am here with my daughter Laurie and she is helping me today because we have some really exciting news about a brand new craft program that's new to me. It's called This Month's Crafts and I'm so excited to get started. Have you ever wanted to try something new and you go to the craft store but you just was not sure what all you needed for the craft and you didn't want to spend a lot of money on things that you might not need? This program gives you everything you need to learn a brand new craft every month. And I got several boxes here to try and I'm so excited because some of these I've never heard of. So let me show you some of the crafts that you could learn if you're interested in this month's crafts. So this month's crafts has many new crafts that you may want to try. How about moss art? Or kinzuzi, I am not sure if that's how you say it. They even have air dry clay molding. They have a kit for making mosaic coasters. How fun. This is something I've always wanted to do, learn how to make candles. String art looks fun. They even have soap making, and look at all the stuff you get in the box. And they have many, many more crafts available with this month's crafts. So after seeing the craft kits that they sent me, and a special thank you to this month's craft for sending me these boxes so I can try them firsthand and I can let you know what I thought every time I do one of these boxes. And we're going to do one today. So I'm going to let my daughter pick. Laurie, which one of these craft boxes do you want to start with today? And let's try one.
They all sound fun, but I think I want to start with the soap making.
The soap making. Have you ever wanted to have those fancy soaps? You know, all the time we go in boutiques, you and I both, and you see those fancy soaps. Go ahead and show them the brochure, and then we'll show you everything in the box. Now, this leaflet will give you step-by-step instructions on how to make your soap. It even has professional tips that you can read so you know that you're making your soap correctly and do the best job you can. And I know I have always wanted those fancy soaps. I'm always going in boutiques, smelling them, thinking, boy, I wish I knew how to do that. Now, look at this box jam-packed full of stuff. Oh my goodness. So Laurie, go ahead and start taking the stuff out. We'll review everything in the box.
So we should start with a professional soap mold.
That would be this. So it makes 6 bars of soap.
Then we have 3 premium dried flower mixes.
And you get a lot in your box. I was really surprised. And those roses. Oh, look at those roses. Oh, fancy soap coming up.
1 butter soap base for creamy designs.
So here is our buttery soap base.
1 clear soap base for crystal clear creations.
There's our clear base.
4 mixing cups.
So we get our 4 little mixing cups.
The stirring spoons, there should be 4 of those.
4 stirring spoons.
Essential oils, and there should be 4 different scents.
So we have 4 oils. 1 is wormwood, tea tree. Okay, you pronounced that one.
No, thank you.
Rose.
Osmanthus, might be an orange citrus. Natural pigments.
So we're getting the basic colors, red, yellow, blue, and green. Now, my opinion when I first got this box was I thought, wow. I mean, if I went to the store, I would not have a clue of everything I needed. So to get the soap mold, to get the bases, the dried flowers, the coloring pigment, and the scents, is really nice. Everything is in this box. I can't wait to try it. So are you ready to make soap for the first time?
I am. Let's get started.
So the first thing I suggest is what my daughter done is we got everything out of the box and we set it all up.
The first thing we're going to do is, since we have our soap mold set up, we're going to put our flowers in for the bars that we want to have the flowers in the soap bar. So we've decided to do 3 bars of soap with flowers and 3 without.
So now she's going to go ahead and we're going to cut the soap base up into smaller pieces to make it easier to melt. So Laurie, go ahead and get your soap base cut up. So now she has all her soap base cut up into small pieces. We're going to put it into a microwavable bowl. Now my suggestion is to never use your actual cookware when you're doing crafts like candle making, soap making. Make sure you have designated cookware or anything that you need to heat something up separate from your actual cookware. Keep these in a different location just for your crafts.
Now that our soap base is all chopped up, we are going to put it into the microwave, and we are going to start with 20 seconds at a time, stirring in between every 20 seconds until it's fully melted. Okay, it took about between a minute and 1:20, but as you can see, the base is all melted and liquefied. So we're going to move on to the next step, which is putting them into our cups and adding our coloring and our essential oils. So I started with 3 drops of color, but it doesn't look like it's very deep in color, so I'm going to add a couple more.
It might change colors when it dries.
Well, this is the clear base.
You can do your own thing when you're making your soap. I mean, the book is a guide, but we're adding a little extra.
All right, let's see how my 1/3 judgment was. So we already have crushed rose petals in ours, and then we're gonna slowly pour the melted base over those, trying not to have them float to the top. I think I eyeballed it pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna let that sit while I move on to the next one, and then I'll wait to put my accents on top. So our first 3 molds are filled. It looks like the rose is starting to set up a little bit, so I'm just going to add a couple solid roses on top just for decoration. And then we're going to move on and start chopping up our butter soap bases. So now that we have the butter soap base cut up, we're going to do the same thing. So we decided to start with the clear because if we reuse our bowl and the cups, we didn't want to start with the white soap, and then when we did the clear, it would have ended up being a buttery with white mixed in it. So we started with the clear first. So we are going to microwave this, and we will be back in between 1 minute and 1:20 seconds.
So again, she's going to do it the same way, 20-second intervals, stirring in between each interval.
We're back, and our butter soap base is all melted. So Creative Grandma has requested a swirled soap.
So what we're doing is we're putting half of the cream base, and then we're going to try to swirl with a color base. That sounds good. Oh, I like the look of that.
So we went ahead and re-microwaved what was left in the glass bowl, and we're just going to put that over our hodgepodge leftover attempts and smooth it out, and this might be our favorite one to boot. We're back, and our soap is all set up. We did the quick method of putting it in the refrigerator. So now we're going to go ahead and pop the soap bars out, and the direction book says that you're just supposed to push on the bottom of the mold until they slide out.
Is it coming out? Ooh, that came out pretty easy.
They are coming out very easy.
Oh, hold that up and let's look at the side and the bottom. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm impressed with you.
Oh, yes.
I was going to say with ourselves, but you did all the work.
So this was the second one.
That's the one we added no coloring to.
This is the yellow one.
Very pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. These look so cool.
So here's the butter base.
Oh, I like the swirl design. Very nice.
This is the one that you said, oh, it set up too fast, but it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it has a little rough spot there, so you really have to work quickly because, like I said, this does harden pretty quickly.
Or keep it in a glass bowl that stays warm longer.
Oh, which one is my favorite? Oh, I love that blue one. I have to say, I love them all, but the blue and the rose one are absolutely my favorite. Oh, I'm so excited. I had so much fun doing this with my daughter.
And they smell really good. I mean, the scent, it's not strong. It's not overbearing, just enough.
Subtle scent.
Subtle scent.
So I wanted to show you all the stuff that came in the box. Now, the base bags that you're seeing, the orange and the white clear soap base bags, they are empty. We used all that. But look how much you have left over. You have all the dyes, You have all the flowers and you have all the scents. So all you would need to do is go to the store, get a little bit more of the soap base, whichever one you like, or get both. You even have your mold where you can get started and even make more soap. Now, to me, I think this would be fun for people who do craft shows. And this is a great way to learn a new skill by doing this month's craft boxes. You're always learning something new.
Or get started on homemade Christmas gifts.
So we are back from our first experience with this month's craft, and I wanted to get my daughter's opinion. So you're getting more than just my opinion. So your overall opinion of having fun today. Did you have fun?
I did have fun, and I really liked the box. I was very impressed with how much extra materials you have to do crafts after you finish the starter kit. So I personally would buy this one. I think it's something that I could do with my daughter, and I think it's something that we could do because we do like to make homemade Christmas gifts. So I think it's something that we plan on continuing with and making more of and using up what was in our box.
I had a great experience. It has been years that I have wanted to try making soap. I see it all the time in the fancy stores, and what amazed me was not only the amount of materials, but how much you had left over, and everything you need is in this box. Now I want to give you a little information about this month's crafts. These boxes have a retail value of $75. The monthly subscription, this is a monthly subscription, every month you would get a different craft, and I think that is fantastic. Great way to relax, great way. If you're looking for a new craft, doing these every month, you just might find something that you're really going to love doing all the time, and this is a great way to do it. Everything you need is in the box. It's $35.97 plus shipping. And I was talking to my daughter and I said, I don't think that's bad because we have a craft business here in our area where you go and you can take classes. And those classes do run anywhere from $30 up to $50, $60. And you go in and you learn a craft and you leave with just, one little thing that you learned how to make. And you don't go home with any materials, you just make it there. So comparable, I think it's comparable. I think the value is there because like I said, I still have the mold. All I have to do is buy some more soap base. Now they do have a safe and secure checkout. It's a 3 to 7 day delivery. When you order your first box, you're going to receive it within 3 to 7 days. It has a money back guarantee and it's easy and free returns. Now, if you think this is something you may enjoy, I have a link that you can click that link. And they also give me a special code where you can save 20% off your very first box. And I'll put that code right up here, Glenda20. Use that code at checkout and save 20% off your first box. And it's an excellent way to save money on your first box if you want to try it. Now, when you're on the website, you're going to see many of the other boxes available. Now, I'm not sure which one you will get first, but you will get one of the many wonderful craft kits. So I really had fun today. I want to say a special thank you to this month's craft for sending these boxes to me so I can try them. And a special thank you to my daughter for spending a few hours with me today, having fun making soap. It's always more fun when you're doing something with family.
I'll be back next month to see what we're doing.
She's going to help me with these boxes. So next month we're going to be doing another box and I can't wait to see what we're going to do next month. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crafting. Bye everyone.